Thank you to the Altman Foundation and the Horace W. Goldsmith Foundation for helping make the PROJcast possible.
Great. Thanks, Darby.
You're welcome.
Welcome to our show. Join our flow. It's the 52nd Street PROJcast.
From the heart of Hell's Kitchen, this is the PROJcast, a podcast created by the community at the 52nd Street Project. We're a nonprofit in New York City that partners kids in the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood with professional artists. I'm John Sheehy, Director of Institutional Advancement here at the project. In this episode, we're going to take to the skies to get you ready for some upcoming live performances here at the 52nd Street Project's Five Angels Theater. As we've been preparing for this fall's playmaking show, we decided to go back and dust off some plays from the past. Project member Coleman's play, GUMMY England, was one that we couldn't pass up the opportunity to share. So we got together the original company, Billy Crudup, Ben Mell, and myself, and turned it into a radio play for your enjoyment. You'll hear the talents of composer Patrick Barnes on the keys, and project staffer George Babiak as our narrator for this version. Without further ado, here's GUMMY England.
GUMMY England by Coleman Williams, age 10. Characters, Chulu,
an English possum,
played by Billy Crudup. Looper,
a sheep from the hood,
played by Ben Mell. Harry,
Chulu's brother,
played by John Sheehy. Scene 1. Time, 2021. Place, England Airport. At rise, Chulu walking on the plane.
I can't wait to go to the hood. I wonder what it's going to be like. I've heard so many good things about the hood. It has so many casinos and bars and lights. Just know my clients are going to love the hood. Guess what, everyone? I'm going to the hood.
Everyone in the plane rolls their eyes and sighs.
I'll get any vehicle and drive it all around town and see anything. That's just a little quirk of mine. I can drive anything very well. I hear their food is so good. And once I get there, I'm going to have a steak dinner. I can't wait to tell my horse Whale all about the hood. That's right, everyone. I have a horse named Whale. The best part is I'll never lose my money because I'm the best gambler. And I can play dead so no one can mug me. I'm going to see a bunch of plays and movies and famous people because all the famous people go to the hood and live there because it's so awesome.
The speakerphone on the plane says that
the plane will be taking off soon. Please turn off all your electronics.
Guess what, speakerphone? I'm rich! This is a good day. The hood, here I come. Sometimes my job is good. Sometimes it's bad. Like next week, I'm going to Las Vegas. That place is the worst. It's so bad there. There's gunshots, bad people, lots of fighting. It's the worst.
loudspeaker says,
We are now ready for takeoff in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whee! The hood! 3 cheers for the hood! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Scene 2. Time, 5 o'clock, 2021. Place, the hood. At rise, Chulu walking out the airport.
Well, the airport wasn't much, but I bet it's a trick.
Gum. Get your gum right here.
See? Look, there's some delicious food.
Chulu walks over to Looper.
One of your finest pieces of gum, please.
I give you meat-flavored gum.
Okay.
Looper hands Chulu a piece.
So, where you from?
England.
A Brit, huh? Those don't come as often as they used to.
Cool.
So, this is something I ask my customers.
What is it?
What do you want most in this world?
I want my brother to like me again.
Why don't he like you?
I've been I've been quite rude to him in our past.
I don't blame him.
I just feel he should see the new me, the nicer one. Enough about me. What about you?
My dream is to leave the hood with my pet and family because it's so bad and horrible.
But the hood is so nice and glamorous and amazing.
You're thinking of New York or Hollywood or Las Vegas.
But I thought the hood is the place with all those casinos and bars.
Nope. That's Las Vegas.
Oh, man.
Yep, this is not a very good place.
Oh, I can't trust anyone.
Yep. I didn't catch your name.
The name's Chulu. I got to be careful. What's your name?
Looper. So, Chulu, what are you doing in the hood?
I'm a rich travel agent. I'm going to get mugged. I'm going to be targeted, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm a weak possum. Oh, no. He's a hoodlum.
Hey, I sell gum.
You could be bad.
I'm a sheep. You're a rat thing.
I'm a possum. An awesome possum.
Why would I be bad?
Because you live in the hood. And all hood people are bad.
You stereotype.
Well, it's true. Have you seen the news?
I live in an alleyway, and you haven't paid me.
Here's my petty cash.
Thanks.
You're a bad sheep.
What did I do? I live with a fat sheep. How am I bad?
You're still bad. You live in the hood.
What did I do to you to deserve this?
Nothing. Oh, you did nothing.
Finally, you understand.
Me, so sorry that I accused you.
Apology accepted.
Me, so sorry that I accused you.
Apology accepted. Yeah. Can you do me a favor?
Sure thing, you chap. Shh. We can't let anyone see.
Can you get me and you out of here? And my brothers? And Justin?
Who's Justin? A thief?
My pet beaver. Justin Beaver.
Okay, but you got to do something for me.
Okay, since you want to get your brother to like you, my gum can make anyone do anything.
Really? That's jolly good.
So let's get out of here.
Jolly good.
I'll get my brothers and Justin.
I'll get tickets.
Scene 3. Time 2021. Place England. At Rise, Looper, Chulu, and others are leaving the airport.
Oh, that plane ride was so long.
We went across the world.
Still, it was long. It smells like crumpets, tea, and cheap perfume. And I'ma live here? Ew!
That's the Queen's stench.
My queen is nasty! Let's get that piece of gum to Harry.
Looper and Chulu go to Harry, Chulu's brother.
What are you doing here with this hoodlum?
I'm a sheep, for crying out loud.
Welcome, Mr. Hoodlum Sheep.
Why do I try?
He is here to give you a special gum.
Harry shrugged.
Do you have any gum, Chulu?
You didn't bring any?
No.
Wow.
I do.
Harry hands Looper a piece of gum.
I just need to cast a gum spell.
Looper pulls out a wand and waves it frantically. A rainbow goes flying into the gum.
So you're a gum-selling magical hoodlum sheep.
Pretty much.
Harry eats gum.
Who are you? Who am I? What am I?
Can you try this again?
Sure.
Looper gets a piece of gum, puts a spell on it, and Harry eats it.
Hey, little brother. Have I ever told you I love you? Hey, hoodlum sheep. Why did you bring a sheep with you?
Let's give him one more piece.
He's fine, thanks. Now, me and my brother can be friends.
Let's celebrate by eating gum. I love gum.
English gum.
Gum?
The end.
I put a spell on you because you're mine.
That was project member Coleman's play, Gummy England. Thanks to Billy Crudup, Ben Mell, Patrick Barnes, and of course to George Babiak for helping to make this happen. This piece is a product of our playmaking program where 9 and 10-year-olds from Hell's Kitchen take a course here at the project to learn how to write for the theater. Then they're given a pair of professional actors, like Billy and Ben, and an adult director who coaches them through the writing of their play. I took this opportunity of revisiting this production to sit down with Coleman to ask him about his memories of playmaking, the process, the production, and how he feels now about it. Here's our chat. So, what's your name?
Coleman,
And how old are you now?
14,
And how old were you when you wrote this play?
10.
Does it feel like a long time since you wrote this play?
Yes.
Do you remember writing this play?
Not really.
What do you remember about taking the playmaking class?
I remember, having to go by, a specific model of, what to do. Have a goal for, both characters and, having traits and, special abilities and stuff like that.
Did you like that, or did you...
I mean, it made it easier.
It was useful for you?
Yes, useful.
Cool. Do you remember taking the trip?
Yeah.
What do you remember about that trip?
About writing the play, or just,
Anything about it, anything at all.
I guess as far as writing the play, I remember, writing it kind of fast, and then having to go over it a lot. Because I would, I would rush a lot. But that's, it.
This is, I think, a really funny play. And it seems to me like you were trying to make it funny, like it's intentionally funny.
Yeah.
Like you really put jokes in there, specific reversals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Why was that important for you to do?
I don't know. I like jokes. I like to be funny, so I take inspiration from stuff around me, like jokes that I have with my friends, or jokes I see on the internet, and I manifest them into something that I can, and I put them into something I can write.
And do you remember what your overall inspiration for Gummy England was?
No, it's basically just, I don't remember exactly, but hearing it, I can kind of guess that whatever I thought that was really funny, I put more emphasis on in the play. So I guess I thought the hood, whatever that concept was really funny when I was 10. So I interpreted it into like a actual like place for the play. So I guess that was one of my inspirations.
And you use England to contrast that.
Yeah.
And why? Do you remember why you thought that England was such a contrast to the hood?
I guess because, I don't know, never been to England. What I've heard, what I've seen, I guess England is like proper. I have no idea actually, but that's just what I thought when I was 10.
And Billy and I both played possums in that show, and Ben was a magical sheep. Do you remember what made you choose those characters or those traits?
I guess possums would kind of, well, not really. I think I just chose random animals. I don't know. I was 10. I didn't, hearing it now, it doesn't really make that much sense to me. Like, even hearing the jokes, I deconstruct them in my mind, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. That's not funny. But I guess apparently it is funny.
Well, I still think it's funny, but it's okay if, you know. My next question for you was like, how do you feel about this play now?
Yeah, I mean, I can see how it's funny. Like, I hear certain stuff, oh, that's comical, but my sense of humor now is like very different to what it was. I mean, I guess it's okay for a 10-year-old, but I think it's kind of like weird to hear.
Yeah, well, I think that's very natural. And I think that anybody who creates something, and then if they revisit it much later, because it's from them, they take their current perspective on it. So you're listening to this play now, and you're thinking about what you would create now if you were creating it now, instead of just looking at it as like, oh, that's an artifact from something from before.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you to cast your mind back to that first production that you did here at the project, where you were sitting at the playwright's desk and stuff like that. Do you have any memories of what that was actually like to be there on stage and have your show happening right there in front of you?
I remember like sitting and being like really nervous and waiting for and watching like the audience as I heard all the jokes and seeing if they would laugh or not, or looking at all the faces to see how they were responding to the play.
And how did you experience the actual production of the play?
It was good. It was better than I expected.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Were you nervous? Were you afraid something was going to go wrong, or that people were going to take it the wrong way or something?
Yeah. Because adults, I guess, are different minds than 10-year-olds. So I didn't know, like, if they're going to think it's funny.
Well, I think that one of the things that the project is always doing is offering, like, that contrast of sensibilities of, like, what a young kid is thinking about and what they want to express. And the adults, especially in playmaking, the adults putting that information through their art as directors and writers and performers and designers and things like that. And so it's like those two things coming together.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for coming in, Coleman.
You're welcome.
And reliving your 10-year-old self with us.
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't too painful.
It was a little painful.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Why was it painful?
I don't know. I just think that it was like kind of... it was weird to hear like my brain, and now that I'm older, I just think that all these ideas, all these jokes are so unfunny, because seeing it like being myself and then seeing a 10-year-old like now, I think that they're like small and weird, but like I guess that works for any age. Me, if I'm like 18 and I hear this, I'll probably think that I'm small and weird. But yeah.
Okay, well, I guess at any age, looking back, we're all small and weird.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for talking, Coleman.
Yeah.
That was Coleman sharing his reflections on his play Gummy England. Thanks again for coming in and talking with me, Coleman. If you'd like to experience our latest playmaking production, then you're in luck. Head in the Clouds, the Ambitious Plays, will be coming to our Five Angels Theater in just a couple of weeks. An amazing company of adult theater artists is coming together to bring 10 young people's plays to life. And as always, it's free. The shows are funny and unexpected and fueled by high-flying imagination. Head in the Clouds will be on Friday, November 30th at 7:30, Saturday, December 1st at 3 p.m. and 7:30, and Sunday, December 2nd at 3. You can reserve your free tickets on our website, 52project.org. Before we go, we want to share with you an original song called Space, about, well, flying through space. This song was written for our Songmaking program last fall. More about Songmaking in a minute. It has lyrics by project member Hannah and was composed by volunteer Alanya Bridge. The recording you'll hear was from our gala last May and is performed by Corey Jackson and Giselle Jimenez. You'll also hear music director Avi Amon on keyboards, Doug Derryberry on guitar, and Chris Schultz on percussion. And now, to introduce her song, here's Hannah.
Hi there, I'm Hannah, the one who wrote the song. My partner is Alanya, and she is in the audience. She helped create the music and helped create the song. The song is called Space. Space is where this astronaut took his kid to space with him, but it's kind of hard to deal with his daughter. This is not real. I hope you like the song. Here you go.
Being an astronaut is hard. Even harder with my kid.
Space, 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 swarming through the planets. Space, 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 I see Pluto and Jupiter. Space, 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 all of this is amazing. I can't take this, it's all my favorite. I see the bamboo planet, BT dub, it's made up of bamboo, and of course the cutest animal in the world, pandas. Space, 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 Daddy, can I take them so I can play with them?
No, 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 I'm so sorry, baby.
Space, 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 I see Saturn, Mars, and all these other planets. They
to protect you.
Space, space, space. I see Saturn, Mars, and all these other planets. It's so amazing. Space, 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 space.
That was Space with lyrics by Hannah and music by Alanya Bridge. Thanks again to Corey Jackson, Giselle Jimenez, Avi Amon, Doug Derryberry, and Chris Schultz. If you enjoyed listening to Space, be sure to check out this year's free songmaking concert, Songs of Hell's Kitchen, Friday, November 16th at 7:30. 5 project members have been working with 5 composers from NYU's Tisch School of the Arts Music Theater Writing Program, and a company of super talented singers will be performing the songs on Friday, November 16th. To reserve your free ticket, head over to 52project.org. And now, for the credits. The project members featured in this episode were Coleman and Hannah. The adult volunteers featured in this episode were Billy Crudup, Ben Mell, Patrick Barnes, Alanya Bridge, Giselle Jimenez, Corey Jackson, Avi Amon, Doug Derryberry, and Chris Schultz. The PROJcast theme song was created by Justin and his smart partner Eric March and performed by Miranda Anderson and project members Rebecca and Nicole. The PROJcast logo was created by Iris Brown. Audio assistance from Jonathan Anderson, Avi Amon, and Brian Freeland. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search the 52nd Street Project and look for 5e and 2e in our logo. The 52nd Street Project is supported by public funds from the New York City's Department of Cultural Affairs and the New York State Council on the Arts. The 52nd Street Project is a non-profit organization, and we're able to do what we do because of generous folks like you. Please go to our website 52project.org/donate to check out how you can support us. Every little bit helps. Don't forget to reserve your seats for our song-making concert if you can make it tomorrow night, Songs of Hell's Kitchen, starting at 7:30. And while you're at it, you can make your reservations for our upcoming playmaking shows, Head in the Clouds, The Ambitious Plays, on November 30th, December 1st, or December 2nd. You can do all that at our website, 52project.org. And we'll see you back here in a couple weeks for the last PROJcast of 2018.
See you next month.
Wait, nothing rhymes with month.
On the 52nd Street PROJcast.